What's up guys, Benny here and welcome to Spectating Randoms. I had an absolute blast doing an episode of this with J-God and I had a load of you asking me to do some more. So here I am and we're on board with Monster Rosu, RVD and Flinzer. Now one of the big things with this series is breaking down people's plays and stuff that I would be looking at and trying to do in order to get high kill gameplays. And we're going to be breaking down and kind of, like we have no idea exactly what we're going to get in these games, which is kind of exciting. And right now we've got a whole team in downtown. They're not really doing any contracts, though hopefully they do this scavenger. One of the things I would always recommend if you're going to do a contract right at the start of the game is go for a scavenger. It's going to get you a lot of money. You're going to be able to get your loadout nice and quickly, which is always a big thing. And also, I'd just like to say a big thank you to one of my partners on the channel, Command. If you haven't already, make sure to go check them out in the description and use code Benny for a discount. It's the energy drink that I use when I'm going to tournaments. It's got low sugar, no sugar, low calories, and is packed full of vitamins. So it's just going to help kind of keep you on top of your game. But right now, so downtown for me has changed. I used to hate going to downtown just because people are doing exactly what these guys are doing. They just kind of sit up and hold up in a building. They don't really push anywhere. They're locking stuff down. They're not really going to engage in any fights. They're being quite slow. However, RVD has just gone down and you can see Flynn moving over now. He's popped his dead silence. Perfect move. Centering's a little bit twitchy. Knows he's downstairs right now, so can hold. Not really the situation that I would want to be using an AUG, to be perfectly honest with you, especially with the 3x scope. There is that ground loot AUG, which is incredible with a red dot. That'd be a bit better suited here, but I would kind of just be sitting and holding this, seeing the situation. You've got another dead silence. You could grab that and then pop that to kind of do the push. They really are really hesitating to go down here. Oh, there you go. You can see his feet. Should be an easy kill. Nice shots. Good shots. Germany Kyle is down. I wonder if he's related to Jeremy Kyle. But that was some really good shooting, actually. Nice discipline holding that. I always find these sort of pushes quite difficult. He has tons of cash. Now, keep the AUG out. Let's check the corners. So something he didn't do there that I would always recommend doing in these situations. Check the corners. Takes a couple seconds. Is going to help you out an absolute ton. Needs to plate up. Come on, Flynn. Stick that plate on. You've got this. Yeah. Right, so they've still got 2 crates going in. I'm going to quickly go over to RVD, who's coming back from the gulag, just because you can kind of see a little bit of what's going on. Something as well a lot of people don't always do is to be using their mini-maps. We know there's a team at China around there. I personally, if I was these guys, would be looking at completing this and then going to a buy station. Probably this one up here to get my loadout in. And whenever you go onto these mini-maps, always kind of have a look at where vehicles are, because you know there's a team there because the chopper's there. It's an unnatural place for a chopper. Of just got out in the middle of the road. I wonder if they saw that. Right, there's a vehicle just moving along the road down here. Oh, and a truck. There is a lot of action going on around them. Still 100 people left in this game. They're not got great weapons. Don't get pulled into this. Just head to the buy station, please, RVD. Flynn has got 10 grand himself. Right, so I'm going to hop on board with Flynn because Flynn right now is the person with the cash. You're hearing some gunshots to the right. He just needs to head to the left. He just needs to forget all this action, get your loadout drop. It's not even about the weapons that you get. It's about having the perks, being able to go off radar. Actually, I'm talking absolute rubbish. Honestly, it is about the weapons you get. Nice little slide cancel. This guy's movement's not too bad, actually. I'd say it's above average. Just kind of hopping the slides in there, which helps to abuse the cameras. Jumping up, looking around. Something I always love when you spectate randoms is you come across things that you never think about or you've never found before. Just because of you get some really strange types of play. Now, one good thing I would say is they're all sticking fairly close together as a team. So if one of them does get shot at, they're going to be able to help each other out. But honestly, biggest thing I'll take from this is they're taking too long to get the loadout drop. It's almost at the point where you're going to get a free loadout. They've not had their loadout weapons. This is stuff that I look for in players that realistically in a game that I'm playing in or any other top players playing in, you kind of steamroll because they're not getting their loadout guns. You can roll up on them. They're kind of split and kind of not really working together. They're not holding any key map positions. It's not really good. Let's see what he goes for, right? So he's gone for a ghost class straight away. Which I've seen a lot of people start doing. He's got the AUG, which, as we all know, is ridiculous right now. Definitely meta. But something a lot of players have been doing is grabbing their AUG and then keeping a ground loot FFAR until they kill someone else. Because a lot of people are running the exact same FFAR build. So you can get ghosts from one loadout, stay off radar, kill one person who's already got their loadout, and 99% of players get their FFAR AUG loadout first. So you know you're going to be able to get a FFAR and be good all round, but have that ghost perk. And then when the free loadout comes, it's going to be there for the rest of the game or until the gas takes it out for regains or buybacks for your squad. It's a really smart thing to do. Now, what they should do here... Okay, so they've got a team down the road towards the other bar at Stadium. Otherwise, downtown's pretty quiet right now. They're just looting up, getting some cash. They've had that UAV pop off. Personally, if I was them, I'd be looking now to getting this bounty round here. Downtown's always a very interesting play because you can get you either get some really hectic battles where you're getting pushed on the rooftops all the time, or you're getting people trying to snipe you, or you're kind of getting a sort of game like these guys are right now, where it's nice and slow pace. They're taking it casual. They're working their way up the ranks. There's 29 squads left. See what RVD is looking at. RVD is also kind of... They've all gone for the exact same situation. Keeping their secondary that they found, like either the AK-74U in this case, but having that AUG Ghost class. Let's see if Mont's gone for the same thing. I don't think he's grabbed his loadout. Has he grabbed his loadout? Oh, interesting. He went for an SMG Mac 10. That Mac 10 build is horrible. It is not a nice build at all. But he's got that ground loot AUG, which isn't too bad. So I wouldn't personally rely on it. So I think he's doing really bad right now. He is being a sniper's dream. Whenever you're doing anything like this on the top of the roof, kind of bob and weave a little bit. Keep moving. Don't just stand still. He is standing dead still and he's trying to finish that kill off. Oh, he's going to... I'm almost willing to bet. If that had continued, he was 100% having his head sniped. He's going to hit the ground. Okay, no. Good movement, though. This is what I love about downtown. If you're trying to push squads, you just jump off one building, especially if you go sideways, and you can get right up another one in no time at all. But playing the vertical like the high ground, very, very important for anyone in these situations. Okay, so he's going up. That's their bounty as well. Mitchell Garrity. All of them doing the same. Interesting, I think Montero and RVD. So I'm always looking at the minimap. Whenever I'm playing solo trio or like trios with random players as well, I'm always looking at the minimap, seeing where my squad are to see where I can do it. And interestingly, there we go. He's got his second ghost class right there to get his FFAR. So he's wants to be off radar straight away. Use that second loadout. It'll be interesting to see if all of them do that. He's being way too static. Don't shoot that. It's too far. If you're going to go for that kill, you want to get on those lower roofs to the left. You're not going to pick it up at that distance unless you're really shot. No, he's not leading it. He's trying to snap straight on. The AUG, even with the bullet velocity buff, does not have the bullet velocity to land those like that. They need to go. What are they looking at? I think he's got distracted by the buys. He's looking for the guy to shoot at that sky, out of the sky. I don't think that's going to work. He's so static. I can't, like... I've never seen someone be so static on a roof. This is like, if you saw Stoddy, right? These are the people that he preys upon. There's people standing still on top of the building. He wouldn't he's an easy headshot. Right here, start beaming, beam, beam, beam. This is easy kill, easy kill. The spray, yeah, he's down. Some reason there's that bug at the moment where they don't fall off properly. So he's gonna get away. I would push now, personally. You've just seen him. Okay, he's given up. Nice. Got the kill. And that was the bounty as well. Mitchell Garrity. They've all got so much money. Okay, get to a buy station now. Get yourself res. Get a UAV in. That's what you want. Gas is coming in. This is a really good circle as well. It's probably going to push up north. Imagine if we're on board with the people that are going to win this game right off the rip. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Even with J-God series or anything like that. Just being the first people you get on end up winning the game. Never happens. Okay, nice. So, also something else I'm really noticing right now is the way that he's centering his crosshairs is quite jerky. You can tell when he's on his thumbstick, he's doing this. It's flicked movements rather than being really controlled. Something I always personally do whenever I'm doing this, being really controlled with the movement. I don't want to report you. Okay, there we go. Good shots, good shots. Come on, you've got that, you've got that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Great shots. Teammates should have helped out there. That was really unlucky by Fly or Flynn. But yeah, try and be really smooth with your thumbsticks. It makes a real big difference. Like you can really tell that he's sort of just flicking his thumbstick. So he's just kind of doing that every time. All right, heard the buy. Good use of switching to the AUG. Pre-aiming right here. Yeah, this is sort of what I would do right in this situation. Just kind of hold off, keep an eye on all the lanes. Don't need to be looking in the sky. You'll get a call out. Don't shoot. There we go. He's being too static. Like we could call that happening from a mile off from when he was still on the roof. It's always going to get taken out by a sniper. I said it. Like when you can, try and be a lot more mobile and don't be caught stood still. Just even moving in a circle, make it hard for someone who's using a sniper to be able to just snap and get a headshot on you. Like a good shot might still hit you, but if you're being really static and just doing that, they're going to hit you. Okay. Right, footsteps to the left-hand side. Okay, so there's an enemy right on the left-hand side of him in the building. So there's a couple options that could happen here. Don't think Flynn's heard him, though. Right. Oh, however, Mon has. Right, switching. He's heard the door. 22 meters. Right, now if I was Flynn, I would be just hot. I'd be getting ready to push this right now. Oh, it's loading the next player. What's going on? Right, just push him. You've got a 2 stack. You know they're split because you've heard the buy. You've not heard the person come in. He's 100% on the floor and he's running away. And what's going to be interesting here, yeah, and he's given an opportunity for those guys to get shots on him. Luckily, he gets away. Now, this situation, you want to be pushing the high ground. Perfect. That's what you want to do. Right, because if he's on the roof, you can get an angle. I think we could be about to see Monterosso get downed here. He's in a sticky situation. The Big Bertha's just been gotten into on the left-hand side, which could have been that person, to be perfectly honest with you. There we go. Easy kill. Nice shooting. Get the finish. Dip out. Exactly. Whenever you get down in that situation, always try and just get a different angle because they'll be call out and they'll also have heard the direction. Make it a little bit difficult for them to know exactly where you are. You do not want to be getting in a situation where you're the first person shot straight away. All right, says loads of cash. You should buy himself a self-res UAV for his team. Buy yourself a self-res. All right, you've got so much money. Get yourself a self-res. Get yourself a self-res. No, don't buy yourself a self-res. He's just been downed in a situation where it would have been really helpful for him to have had a self-res. His teammates have gone ahead and done it. He has not. Which is quite interesting, especially in the rooftops in downtown. Like, it's so easy for you to get sniped, but also to get into cover. So if you've got a self-res, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping your team. Something I've learned, because I've been going to stadium a lot, like this area, a lot more after these rooms in stadium. So you've got a team coming in from a hospital, coming across on your right-hand side, and you've also got a team up here. So he still has not, like, Flynn has still not learned his lesson. He's still being very, very static in his movement, and it's stressing me out. Okay, lying down. Saying a lot of people don't know that if you're lying down, you're reducing your gun's recoil as well. So you're going to be able to get a lot more recoil control. It's the same thing. If you ever see me play, you should mount. Nice. Oh, almost just rushed that shot then. But if you ever see me play, I'll always, sometimes whenever I need to just make sure I'm landing my assault rifle shots with like my CR56 AMAX or anything like that, I'll always crouch. Here we go. He's still just, he's going to, 100% he's going to lose his head at some stage. I want to see these snipes though. RVD's gone down. No, there's no point. Waste of an airstrike. You're not going to get anything in this situation. They're not rezzing each other. RVD's just sat there going like, please, don't make me use my self-res. Okay, good shot from Monta. That was the guy in the window at Yellow Building that we saw just a second ago. It's good teamwork by these guys, to be honest with you. You need to buy some plates. Plates? Spend your cash. Oh, wow. I predict these guys are not going to last much longer. It's a situation. You just really need to buy yourself some plates. They're pushing the team up at top white. This guy's flying in. Good, he did the buy. All right, I now would flank these because these guys are engaging this fight. Here you go. Throw your stun. Oh, good shooting. Oh, wow. Hold on. How's he not finished that? All right, he's giving that other team a chance to get out here. He needs to use his equipment. Right, that was a good pinch. Get a reload off. Switch that AUG. I see this is the distance you want to use the AUG. Got to be really quick with those weapon switches. Now, if I was him, personally, I would be switching to my FFAR, pushing up this wall, using this bit of cover, and stunning him. All right, that's a really easy push for you. Because these little left-hand sides, you're kind of giving them more of a bottleneck opportunity to take you down because you're pushing through a door, right? And him jumping up and down, it's really easy to know where he is because he's making so much noise. Like, it's quite simple, right? You just need to push, use your stuns. You've got 2 stuns, you can use them. Being aggressive on the front foot, you're going to want that far out. Also, you need a gas mask. Boom. Mate, this Flynn, I bet you, Flynn always goes in a conversation with his friends. I always die to snipers. I don't know what it is in Warzone. It's because you stand still for so long. Okay, yeah, this is a sniper. Good shooting. Good shooting. He's doing well, though. 5 kills. He's having a real solid game right now. But there is also they just need to check that crossover. I don't know if they finished the guy on that cross. Because we saw those 2 teams. They've got enough money, though. What they should be doing right now, looking at the final circle, they're going to want to get a UAV, just kind of see what's going on around them. They've got enough cash for this. Like, honestly, Montero needs to go and spend that money. Spend that cash. You need that UAV. No, he wants an airstrike. UAV would be far more helpful in this situation, especially downtown, because you need to be thinking about rotations now. Once you get to around 4th circle, be thinking about the rotation early, because right now, from where they are, unless they grab this car here, they're going to be in real trouble. RVD's just killed Mitchell Garrity again. That's the 2nd time they've done that. Nice. Get that finish. Good job by the teammate. Nicely done. But they really need to be thinking about that early rotation, because it's so easy. Like here, right now, if they wait for the gas, they're going to be forced to run across this open area. And those early rotations are key. Like, they're focusing on this fight right now. I guarantee you, if they come out of this on top, they're going to be in a real bad spot in around 45 seconds to a minute. Best bet for them is that car there. Good shooting, good shooting. They need to rotate out. They need to rotate out as a team. They need to be, like, once again, we've talked about it so much in this Spectating randoms video, but they're being so static in so many situations, which they really don't want to be. This is good, though. This is picking up that enemy team rotation. I'd push up to the car so you can see the road. So you've still got the angle. Okay, come on. Get self-res. That's surely... Yes, there we go. Perfect. All right, interesting. They've stolen the car. Enemy team's being smart here. Oh, he's got the down as well. RVD's popping off with his AUG. Okay, right. So, like I told you, you got 2, maybe 3 squads going through Stadium right now, which are all going to bottleneck into this corner. And also, Sweat Village right here, you got that team up there as well. So they're going to be holding a team. This is about to get real messy, and they've not really got much choice. They've run across the open here towards Sweat Village, which is what they're going to do because they've just got that recon contract. Hopefully they don't finish the recon before the circle finishes. Oh yeah, they've got loads of time. It's 30 seconds, so definitely not going to do that. Real nice work here, using the kind of natural kind of dip in the land to kind of move through. Actually really like the movement by Flynn. Some really good choice. I thought they were a little bit late on the rotation. Checking the map. Thankfully, they've got that UAV information. I'm really rooting for these guys now, just because we've been on with them from the get-go. Was that their teammates' glass break? I think so. Then there's another fight at... Now, this is their risky point, because you remember we had that enemy team up here. Okay, you've just seen shots going towards that little village. There we go. Those are the guys we saw earlier. Center. No, down. Like, did you see that? He would have got those shots off earlier if he had been centering his crosshairs onto that doorway. That self-res is gone. Come on, what's going on? Who's alive? Are they all alive? Yes, nice. Good shooting. This is where the AUG is just unbelievable. Oh, that's so unfortunate from RVD. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Switch to your gun. Switch. He panicked. They both choked. They both had their own little form of choking there. Oh, I'm so gutted. And the gulag's closed. That is so unfortunate. But Emery, right, can get both his teammates back now. He's getting... Oh, no. He's going to get sniped. He's not seen it. The glints is at the top of Stadium. Oh, no. That was the res. Right, it's going to be real interesting here. So his only choice to get his teammates back is this building directly in front of him, really. And he knows there's at least one player in this situation. Garner right at the same time. He's got to go. He's popped his dead silence. Also quite smart using throwing knives. You're seeing a lot more top players use that right now because you can finish your kill. Heard the move. He's in that right corner. Now, personally, this is a good non-selfish play. However, he's lost all benefit of dead silence, and these guys are now going to be focusing on the door because they're going to heard that noise, and they'll be moving towards the situation. You're going to want to stun in there. You can hear him. Okay, good shooting. Come on. Oh, no, he's done. He's done. He's done. Unfortunate. He was moving too much in the open there. That was really unlucky. All right, get those plates on. He wants to go in that little hole. But you've just been shot from there. He's not learned his lesson. He's just been shot from there. Right, being real twitchy with his movement, just trying to scan. You don't need to be this twitchy. You can kind of be a lot smoother with when you're checking areas. You can hear the guys on the right-hand side of him. So what's going to be interesting here is what his teammates decide to do. They're going to get gunned down, I feel, from like the top side of it. He's sort of just waiting. All right, well played. All right, good kill. Get those plates on. He's got a durable gas mask as well. This could be huge. Oh, no. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. He just got overrun right there. It's why when you get a kill, you really need to reposition and then focus on a corner of a building where you're going to get pushed. Like those guys are always going to do that. Like you've just killed their teammate. They're going to have heard you. They're going to come out towards you. Now, this is a tricky point. Personally, for me, looking at this map, I'd be looking to rotate left just because it's going to give you the high ground. If you go down towards the building on the right-hand side, you're in this sort of bowl, which realistically is going to end up with you being killed. So, like, look, they're being held. Guy needs to spot him on the red. 3 teams, they need to go left. If they're going to get out of this, pop your airstrike on there because it's going to force the people inside the building. If he uses his airstrike, he can force them to move. Because it's one of the only things. He needs to use his airstrike here. No, I thought that was him going for the airstrike. You need your equipment. He's getting held. If he doesn't pop, his airstrike is the only way out now. You can pop the airstrike there and then just dip out to the left. All right, he's been quite slow on this. It's taken his teammate to go down for that to happen. All right, just dip out to the left. All right, now you can go. All right, nice. Good cover on the rocks. Nice. Yeah, nice. Now, they really... Yeah, good. Teammates done a really good mark here. Emery, who's the guy who died earlier, it's a great mark. They need to go now. You want to rotate and get on top of this rock. You can use your gas mask and get up there. All right. So this is where we're going to find out. See, no, they've choked it. They've panicked about the gas. They've not used their gas mask to gain a map advantage. And now they're in trouble. Everything right now is the AUG FFAR. Every single person we've seen today just is using the AUG FFAR. Like I said, they could have easily done that rotation, taken that high ground. Now they're just going to have to sit here and just kind of hope for the best. And it's all going to be about where the circle pulls them now. Because if it's... No, don't shoot. Don't shoot. That's trigger discipline. Guys above them now know exactly where they are. He's about... Like, H-Chan is about to die from above in 2 seconds. It's predictable. Reason it's predictable is because that is going to happen every single time. And if they'd rotated, like we said earlier, they would now be on the pool and everyone would be in the gas. It's now a 1v1 situation. It's Thetic Dust, who's only had 2 kills all game. Get your plates on, dude. Oh my God, he's going up against someone who's flying in. He's not hurt him. He's going to die to a guy with a pistol. Oh, he wins. He gets 3 kills to get the win. Wow. He hadn't plated. He had no idea what was going on. That was an amazing episode of Spectating Randoms. I absolutely love that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and smash that thumbs up button. And I'll see you next time for more Spectating Randoms and Spectating Pros in the future.